Now we're going to learn this thing in very detailed way. So you can see something is written here. So when we're talking about number, it is always represented by hash. When we're talking about text, it is represented by at the rate. The condition is represented in the bracket always. And this is about the next condition. We're going to talk about this thing one by one. So let's talk about when we have to apply zero at any number at the beginning of any number. So I've pressed Control 1 and I go to this custom. I delete this general and first I press hash. So this hash represents the number. Now what I have to do with this number, I want it should be zero before hash. So in double bracket, I press zero and hash, okay, and press OK. So if I just press one, it is coming zero, two, five, even 100. Got it. Now we are going to talk about I need to write Mr. before any text. And for text, we represent the text with at the rate. So let me write my name here, Madhur, and we'll press Control 1 again. We'll go to we'll go to this custom and we'll press this at the rate. So this at the rate is about the text. Now what we want to do, we want to do Mr. before the text. Okay, so this is the text and before text we want Mr. Okay, so this coming Mr. Madhur. Even if you write Rahul, Gaurav, Ajay, so everything is coming in the proper way. Now, we are talking about Mr. before and Kumar at the last. So we will write at the rate. At the rate represent the text. Now, before this text, we want Mr. And after this text, we want Kumar. Okay. So if I write here Madhur, it is coming Mr. Madhur Kumar. If I write Rahul, it is coming Rahul Kumar, and so on. Fine. Now we're going to talk about if the number is negative, it should be shown as red. If it is positive, it should be shown as green. Now, how we can do this thing? So let's try to learn this thing, what we're talking about. So let me select this. I'll press Control 1, custom. I delete this general and the number is represented by hash. So I've represented here hash. Now I'm saying if the number is lesser than zero, it should be shown as a green. It should be shown as a red. So I'll press this bracket and it should be lesser than zero. So it should be shown as red, right? So what this bracket implies the condition. So whenever you have to apply any condition, it should be written in these bracket only. If I don't use this bracket, this format cell would taken this as a text. So this is the first condition, right? Now I'll apply this semicolon. This semicolon talks about the second condition. So now we are talking about the second condition. For the second condition is if the value is greater than zero, it should be green and okay. So if it's 100, it is showing me green. If it's negative 50, it is showing red. If it's negative 20, it is showing red. If it is 58, it is showing me green. Now we're going to talk about the three condition, right? If it is if it is greater than or equal to 50, it should be red. If it is lesser than 50, it should be blue. And if it is text, it should be green. So let's try to learn this thing. So we'll go to the custom again and we're going to delete this general. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is with the number, right? So number, I press hash for the number. Now what we want to do with the number is we'll apply the condition. So the bracket start. If it is greater than equal to 50, it should be red. See, I'm using these bracket because these are the condition. And even for the color red, I'm using the bracket. If I don't use this bracket, it would take this red is a text, but I want it should be colored. So this is a condition, right? So this is done with the first condition. Now the second condition, so I need the semicolon. This semicolon is a separator for the second condition. Again, number, what I want to do with. So if the number is greater than 50, it should be showing as blue. Okay, now I want another condition, so I'm using semicolon again. Now, what I want is if it is text, it should be green. So what we can use for the text is at the rate. If it is text, it should be showing as green and bracket close. Okay. Now let's write my name Madhur. It is showing green. What if I write negative 40? It is showing blue. If the value is lesser than 50, let me write 49 here, it is showing blue. If the value is greater than or equal to 50, it is red. So let me write 70 here.